Welcome back once again. Wike, the FCT minister, after the concluded PDP convention that was held in Abuja as we speak, Wike had now decided to send a very clear message to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, inclusive Tinubu Fubara, the Rivers State governor. At this time, he went as far as telling them clearly, especially Tinubu Fubara and his allies, like Sofoko Jumbo, Edison Ehie, and the rest of them that have always and often stood for Tinubu Fubara, including Tinubu Fubara, who is now in the APC, and the APC National Working Committee has now assured him of returning come second tenure based on the agreement they had for all returning governors. Tinubu Fubara is now equipped to outrightly feel that the APC is standing before or for him, only for Wike to send this direct message to Tinubu Fubara and co. I'm going to be showing you what he stated. As a matter of urgency, Wike stated clearly in his exact words that he has not endorsed anyone. That is a clear tune he has used to tell Tinubu Fubara that whatever you are doing, whatever promises they are making to you by the APC, notwithstanding that they appointed me as the minister, notwithstanding whatsoever relationship or whatever peace or deal we have actually harbored through Bola Ahmed Tinubu, one, not just only one. Let me now tell you clearly, I have not endorsed anyone as a candidate for Rivers State governorship bid. That is to tell you that Wike is still standing firm that Tinubu Fubara will not return. I'm going to show you in full context what he stated. He made this statement when he hosted entire APC delegates in their last convention and the PDP delegates in the last convention. This is what Wike now call what we call a rainbow party, conglomerating both the APC and the PDP together. Without wasting much of your time, listen attentively to what Wike stated regarding Tinubu Fubara, and as well telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he is supporting him come 2027. Watch, and when we come back, we'll continue.
So why I come when the press is here, so they will carry it that is what I said, not what they said. What I said is, I have not promised anybody I want that will do. The only commitment I have made, and I made that commitment on behalf of myself and on their behalf. I thought you want to deny. It's like the only commitment I have made on behalf of myself and my family and you is that I'm going to support Bola Ahmed. I have asked to anybody and anybody. If you know I'm not talking to you, it's not going to me, don't say it again. That I'm endorsed. Those of our friends do me very well. Very well. Today, I said what I will do. Nobody will, even myself will tell you. You don't need to try and ask anybody. This one is doing like this, where is going. Don't need. You know. And then, don't be what do you say? Sign
body language.
Body language. No, nobody's engaging with that in body language. So don't say the way he got his left hand. I was thinking that he's pointing towards chair. I want you to put chairs. Not so everybody here judge that the same guy. Come and join me. And that is what is for what you come and join. Go to a man that you wrote down to me. That means you have been in house. So, I wouldn't do that. Because watching, seeing what's going on. Don't rush it. When you rush it, you make so, everybody calm down. Calm down. When you are doing about money, it's not money that you want to this level. It's the unity, the commitment. Everybody put together. That was what led us to where we are. One be a job and one be a job. My right thing. So if we are not working together, we are not united, it will be difficult. And mind you, people are not happy that we are working together. So they will find anything to make sure we are. But what we want to the president that we have put an appointment, he goes back to Cassie. Look at all those people that are appointed Cassie, get us the fight. And then going, They were so ashamed. Let him come out and attack me. What they're doing now is to go to heaven, call somebody, go here, call somebody. They can't look at me again and call somebody. Some of them are calling people in the houses and then come. Somebody look like this. Say, look, sir, I'm really trying to watch that. He's meant to now. He's not that different. Can't change. So, and that's why I'm being skeptical now. When some people rush, you think that we can kill until not. They are not looking for how to get favor to offstage nobody's going to offstage anybody. And everybody here what it does but it's not everybody that can get the same let us leave the problems at home and not good with children. Stop castigating children because they are not good at home. They are not reaching 2,000. It's not fair. Please visit them. Oh, his family has got to be so rich, so you don't want anybody to bring their head. If that's a family problem, let's talk about how we are going to cook, how we are going to do something. Please think. So I hope I've spoken enough, and I don't want anybody to come and send me text or I haven't lost anybody. Please, PDP, ABC, I have not lost anybody. I cannot endorse anybody until the elders will meet. The only person who can be lost is when I'm anything I said in the night is what I will say in the daytime. What I will say in the morning after. I will not change. So I thank you very much. I thank you very much.
Welcome back once again. You listen attentively to Endorsed Wike's statement and how he has now sent this message across to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, telling him that he has now resolved with the elders of Rivers, the APC delegates and the PDP in collaboration to what we call Rainbow Coalition to support his 2027 bid. Then as for the governorship election in Rivers State, that he has not endorsed anyone. That is now telling the masses, the residents and indigenes of Rivers State, that Endorsed Wike is now the one selecting who becomes their governor, who becomes the House of Assembly member, who becomes the House of Rep member and House of Senate. It is obvious. This is an undermining statement of democracy, because if Endorsed Wike probably has meeting, just as he has stated, with elders in council and probably endorse somebody against the will of the people, then what it means is that if the masses are coming out to vote on that very day of the election, their vote probably won't count. These are the reasons why a lot of persons have clamored for strict transmission of results from the polling unit and to the IRF. Because likes of Endorsed Wike will come out and stated that he has not endorsed somebody. As you heard clearly in that particular video, it was stated by him that whosoever is clamoring or moving around, that so far he has not endorsed, that once he endorsed, whatever he states in the morning, in the night, he can actually state it in the morning. That with his body language, you understand that this is the right direction they are moving towards to. So it's a clear message to Tinubu Fubara, telling him that whatsoever you are having, whatever agreement you're having with the APC National Working Committee, it is dead on arrival. Because if I and my elders in council, Alabrabra and the rest of them, if we decide and say we are not giving you the second term bid, we are not going to give it to you, and nothing you can actually do about that. That is exactly the interpretation of what Endorsed Wike is stating. And to tell you that Tinubu Fubara is a man that is silent most times is in political space, and he always and often clearly reply whatsoever thrift that is actually coming. As you could see on your screen, immediately Endorsed Wike made this statement, hosted the APC and the PDP delegates, and made this statement of telling the masses and the entire world that he has not endorsed anybody. So whatever Similar Fubara is doing is dead on arrival. Similar Fubara replied, as you could see on your screen, Similar Fubara will be on the ballot in 2027 and will win before 12 p.m. The people of Rivers will decide and their will shall stand. Heaven will not fall. That is exactly the reply Nyesom Wike got. So the rift that is going to be coming up between Nyesom Wike and Similar Fubara, inclusive of the APC National Working Committee, is something that will be alarming. I'm going to be bringing you all of that in view. Now, I'm going to leave you with other things that's actually happening. A lot of persons have reacted bitterly that why is it that Nyesom Wike is always playing the role of mini god when it has to do with politics in Rivers State and in entire country, as if that is not enough. Recently, Pastor David Ibiyeomie recently made a statement regarding that he has decided not to vote. He made this statement regarding what is happening in Rivers State, this rift that is about coming up now. Yeah, he stated, I'm going to play the video for you to hear, that he has decided not to vote, that the last time he voted, his ballot box was stolen. He knows that definitely these people have already rigged out the election. Listen attentively to him, enjoy the rest of the video, and don't forget to often and always advise Nyesom Wike in the comment section that this route he's taking, he's undermining the franchise of the masses, indigenes, and residents of Rivers State. Don't forget to share, like, and also hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and click on the like button so let's get information promptly when we drop them here. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Nigerian politics, you will get hard to, because they will rig you before you start the election. 2027, when people debate on television, I just laugh at them. I told myself, until things change, I will never vote. Ask me why. Before me, I voted. In my front, they carried my ballot box. That is before me, they carried my ballot box and ran away. That was like, until things change, I will not vote again. And yet, after they carried my ballot box, I saw the result. They still counted that they counted my vote. So where did they count the vote from? I saw where I'm not saying after, as I finished voting, somebody carried the box and ran. Police was there, nobody pursued the man, he ran. I said, no way. Until they change our pattern of election, I won't vote. Now you won't go ahead. They finished 2027, they finish it. Until God sent a Messiah to deliver Nigeria. And God will send one. A Messiah can come in any form. After Donald Trump came, bomb that place. Before Nigerians know, they has killed some people. So the way Messiah will come, nobody knows how you think. God can bring anybody. Did you know that it will come? It was after 7 days prayers, Donald Trump invaded those terrorists. And after they bombed them, Nigeria said they collaborated with them. I said, see, lie. They said they follow. The first thing I said, nothing happened. After they said, we work with them. I said, see. When they sleep, where they finish, come back.